After a young man is murdered, his spirit stays behind to warn his lover of impending danger. With the help of his reluctant psychic, his love for his wife helps to his stubbornness and he finds ways to help and protect her from the evil guys. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel. Sam Wheat, a banker, and Molly Jensen, a talented porter, are a loving couple who move into a new New York apartment. At work, Sam discovers discrepancies in some bank accounts and confides in his good friend and colleague, Carl Berner. Carl offers to investigate the matter, but Sam decides to investigate himself. Soon afterwards, Sam and Molly are attacked by armed thug Willie Lopez after they leave a theater and Sam is killed by a gunshot in an ensuing fight with Willie. Sam chases after his killer but Willie escapes. When Sam goes back to the scene, he sees Molly distraught and pleading. A white light appears that beacons Sam to the heavens but he refuses to go. However, he quickly realizes Molly can't see or hear him. Sam hangs around his and Molly's old apartment, upset that he can't communicate with Molly and that she's horribly depressed over his murder. Molly is visited by Carl, who talks her into going for a short walk. While she's gone, Willie appears and searches the place. When Molly returns, Sam scares their cat into attacking Willie, who flees. Sam follows him to Brooklyn and finds out his name. When he walks out of Willie's place, he spots a storefront of Oda Mae Brown, a con artist posing as a paranormal medium, and realizes that she can hear him. Although Oda Mae had been faking her abilities until then, Oda Mae is pursued by Sam to tell Molly that she is in danger because Willie still has a wallet containing their address. But Molly is still in shock and will not believe in Oda Mae. Carl convinces Molly that Oda Mae is a fraud. Sam discovers that Carl was involved in a money laundering scheme at the bank and that the attack was an attempt by Carl to acquire Sam's security codes. Molly is unconvinced by Oda Mae's messages and even talks to the police, but they inform her that Oda Mae is a known confidence trickster. Sam learns from a hostile New York City subway how to master the skill of moving solid objects by his mental powers alone. He persuades Oda Mae to thwart Carl's money laundering scheme by impersonating the owner of Carl's fake bank account. With Sam sitting next to her unseen, she withdraws the balance and closes the account, donating the amount to a homeless shelter. Carl is desperate when he cannot access his fake bank account, which is now closed. He learns that Oda Mae closed the account and decides that if the money is not returned, he will kill Molly. Sam catches Wally in Oda Mae's apartment and physically attacks him. Terror-stricken Willie attempts to escape from Sam but is killed in a traffic accident. Willie's ghost arises only to be grabbed by a group of howling demons and pulled into the shadows, presumably to hell. Afterwards, Sam and Oda Mae return to Molly's apartment to warn her about Carl, but she refuses to let her in and breaks down in grief. Sam enters the apartment and tells Oda Mae to push a penny under the front door, which Sam lifts into the air in front of Molly. Astonished Molly finally realizes the truth and lets Oda Mae inside. After calling the police about Carl, Oda Mae allows Sam to possess her body, allowing him and Molly to share a dance one last time. Carl arrives, prepared to murder Molly and Oda Mae, but they flee. Sam is left monetarily weakened by the possession, leaving Molly and Oda Mae to fend for themselves against Carl. After evading him for a brief time, he seizes Oda Mae and threatens her at gunpoint for the money. Molly comes to Oda Mae's rescue and is knocked aside just as a fully recovered Sam arrives to help them. Finally, Carl attempts to flee through a nearby window, but not before shooting Hook in Sam's direction. The Hook swings back and partially shatters the glass in the upper part of the window, which plummets down on Carl as he is climbing through. Impaling him through the chest, Carl becomes a ghost himself, much to his astonished and to Sam's grief. Sam then watches in silence as the shadowy demons arrive and drags a screaming Carl away into the darkness. As Sam goes to Oda Mae and Molly and asks if they are alright, Molly suddenly realizes that she can hear him. As a heavenly light begins to fill the room. Sam becomes fully visible to both Molly and Autumn. Sam looks behind and sees hundreds of people, presumably angels. Now realizing that his task is completed, he can finally move on. After thanking Autumn for everything she has done to help him, Sam says an emotional farewell to Molly and departs to the afterlife. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.